Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm Ragdoll. In this video we're doing the not so ultimate guide for the new Reaper's Voyage in season 16. It is not my first time doing this voyage. That's why it's a guide. You know, the not so ultimate guide for this voyage, and I guess we're just gonna get started. So first off, what I'm gonna do, you know, you guys can do if you want to. This is an optional, very optional thing. You can go and raise an emissary. See? Right here. You go to this table and you raise an emissary. You raise a Reaper's emissary. See, now we have a flag which will give us a bonus checkout when we get to selling all the loot that we got from this voyage. So, we have to go and select the voyage. Let me change that, just so, you know, just so it looks a little better. I always like to change that if I'm doing something for the Reapers. We go here, and we go Reaper's Search. It's a pretty long voyage. Find long banished ancients and unearth their forbidden knowledge. Okay, we're going to sail to the location. You can also, of course, dive if you want to. Now we go here. Let's see. This map will tell you where the island is, what part of the island the contact is, and, you know, what you have to do. So, if we read from the top to bottom, we have Bone and Blade awaits on Thieves Haven. So let's look for Thieves Haven right here. Right, and then we need to meet contact near North Painted Parrot. So we'll set sail and try to look for. Wait, question, which way? Okay, nice. So yeah, we'll just set sail and try to find the island. I'll probably get lost a few times, but you know, we'll figure it out. It's part of Sea of Thieves, you know. So what I also want to see is, where is North? North is this way. So what you want to do is read the first two parts. So read the top and the middle text. It says, meet contact near North Painted Parrot. North, right? So we're supposed to head to the north side of the island. So we're gonna start steering here, so we kind of come up to the island on, you know, on an angle. So we'll be there on north. We'll be on the north part of the island. That's just a fast way to do it. You could also just go at any part of the island, but then you'll have to run to the other side. And you'll have to find the contact, which, if you didn't know, the contact is a parrot on like a little stick branch with like a dig spot under it. And also when you get near to the contact, well, I will also show you that when we get near the contact, it'll start, you know, making bird noises. Raise the sails. And we immediately are on the north part of the island. So we just look around this area. We don't have to go anywhere else. We just look around here. I saw a few things here. First off, we got the new skeletons, which, as you can see, are buried in the ground. Let me just dig this guy up. Boom. Receive order of Bone and Blade skeleton. And boom, now this guy's on your team. So that's actually very cool. And we need to meet near North Painted Parrot. Let's go do that. Let's go find the North Painted Parrot. Ah, there it is. See, this is right here. This is what the Reaper contact looks like. It's a little, I guess, parrot on a stick with a dig spot right here. Here we dig for the chest of bones. That is basically a Reaper chest, but without the colors, you know? Because usually the Reaper chest has like gold on it and stuff like that. This one doesn't. And you can also open it, but it doesn't have anything inside besides a map and a skeleton crew. So this one's done. We found the contact and we dig to revive the skeletons. Now we go here. And we need to look for these parts of the island. Now I know exactly where these parts are because I actually already encountered, I've already done the quest on this island, and it actually wasn't that long ago. So I know exactly where these are, so I'm just gonna go around and show you. Let's see, which one would be the closest? I guess this one. First one is actually right over here at this island. It's, I think, the only island that is sticking out from the rest, and it should be around here. Right here. So now we dig for this, well, you'll see in a second. It's a big... Well, actually, it's exactly what it looks like in the picture. It's those pillars. We gotta help out my guy with, oh, nice. There you go. Then it shoots up. There's also these, which I'll, these, I'm just gonna put it over here for now. Now, there's a little PvE part of the voyage. Basically, the idea is to spin this, you know, anchor, kind of. And as you can see, the lights on the pillar, yeah, the lights on the pillar start, well, lighting up. So the more lit they are, the further you've gotten it, and when they get fully lit... Okay, nope. We didn't manage to get it that time. And yes, there are more waves of these. So you just keep on spinning. I think this is it. There you go. You finish spinning, and then it does this little thing, and then all the phantoms that spawned, phantoms, I think they're phantoms, that spawned disappear. Right? So now what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go and put this back on my ship, because this is loot, and it actually does sell for a lot. It might look like a normal chest, but it sells if you have a Reaper flag and it's up to level 3 or rank 3. It'll sell for around 10,000 gold, I believe, for one. I think it's somewhere around that area. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this island really quickly, pick up these coconuts, because of course I didn't bring any food with me. I don't want the wooden plank. I want the coconut. Oh my god, there's a lot of food here. Okay, we're going to spot number 2, which is, let's go to South Heads. It should be around right up here. Yes. Okay, so this should be the place. If you didn't see, you just walk up right here. You start digging, and then you let your skeletons do the work for you. You don't actually need to look for these. The skeletons will dig them up for you as you go. So you could also just try to find them by running around the island and seeing if your skeletons start digging. If they do, that means that you have found something, and if they don't, well, just keep looking. Or try to do the voyage like it was meant to. So we start spinning again. And this is basically a repeating process until you've done it 3 times. When you have done it 3 times, or I'm not talking about like waves of enemies, I'm talking about the pillars. When you've, you know, dug up three pillars and spun the anchor on them, a little event will start to play out that I will also show off later. It's basically a giant beacon in the sky where you have to fight more waves of these guys. And, you know, dig up the real piece of loot. The real, like, this is what you're here for. The piece of loot that I'm talking, I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not going to say the name or anything like that. Not because I don't know the name. I do know the name. I'm just not going to tell you the name of it, because you will just, you know, you have to see yourself. Okay, I got a little stuck there. I don't know why. Oh yeah, also your skeletons can get, you know, knocked out, so you need to res them. You know, you need to, before you leave from a certain area, you just check if your skeletons have been revived. Now I'm going to take this fine piece of loot and bring it back to my ship, which I don't know where is. Okay, now that my loot is in a place where I can easily harpoon it, I will head back to, what is it? North Cave. This right here. As you can see, my ship is right over there. And then by this little statue and this cave, there is the big pillar. Wait, did I dig up something? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. What did my skeleton dig up then? Guess I'm about to find out. Nothing. Got it. Okay. Nice. Let's start digging. And also, you can have your skeletons dig around. Or you can also just dig around for some buried loot, right? So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. That's unless I die. Okay, so as you can hear, there's music, and there's this big cloud that popped up in the sky. Now we have a spot. This is where we'll want to go. So I'm going to quickly run down to my ship. See, at this point in the voyage, everybody can see you, because there's that beacon in the sky. So everyone on the map can see you. That's why you want to do this as fast as possible. The first two pillars you don't have to worry about how fast you do them, because there's no risk of anyone finding out that you're actually doing the voyage, unless they're smart enough to figure out that you have a Reaper emissary raised, and you also have like the special flag also raised. So yeah, anyway, enough bragging from me, or enough talking, and let's head up here to the final destination of this voyage. And this is where the final destination is. So you just start digging over here when you're here. Eventually, when your skeletons get here, they'll start digging up loot. Okay, so you keep digging after you've defeated all the phantoms, even though that there are more and they will spawn. Eventually, this thing, you don't have to dig it all out, it'll just pop out of the ground just like the pillars. Now remember, your skeletons won't dig with you unless all the phantoms are dead. So we have the sarcophagus of whatever, I don't know, some ancient stuff, and here we have the main piece of loot. Now I have to get through this quickly before someone catches on that I'm doing this voyage. We have the skull of the banished, which is really cool. I wish you could take the skeleton body. So what you do now is give your skeletons the rest of the loot, unless they all magically disappear, then that's your problem, you know. And we head off to Reaper's hideout. Now let's see, where is Reaper's hideout? That seems like a great question. Reaper's hideout is, oh god damn it, they're probably going for the Reaper chest, gonna sell that. So we're gonna start sailing over there. It's basically behind me. Drop my sails. So it's kind of that way. Well, it's towards that. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna sail on half sails with wind, so we don't get there that fast. So maybe they have a chance. You know, they don't look at the map. Okay, maybe half sail, maybe less than half sails. To be honest, I'm not even sure if that's half sails. That might be half sails. Let me see. It looks like they're docking, probably to sell their loot. So what I'm gonna do, man, and I'm assuming they're not gonna move until I get there, huh? Because, well, no, you can't see the skull unless you get close enough. If they open their map, they won't be able to see the skull no matter what, unless they go down where they'll be able to see a grade 3 Reaper emissary with a skull on board. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop by this plunder, right? I believe this is plunder outpost. See if they maybe leave, you know. Oh. Never saw those guys. Okay. Probably not friendly also, huh? Get me that wind. See, problem is, I got no idea if these guys are chasing me or not. And also, they're not getting wind. They're not going to be able to keep up if they don't get wind. Ooh, barrels. Of course I miss. Yeah, they're going for me. They're definitely not going for, just fire some shots over. If I hit that, that'd be actually crazy. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to fake him out. We're gonna go close to outpost, jump off with the wrong piece of loot. Or with, actually, no, we're gonna jump off with nothing. So, because, you know, they can shoot themselves over to the island. And also, I can quickly check if there is anyone there. So what I'm actually gonna do. So I'm going to double gun. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for the people who are offended at the fact that I'm double gunning. But yes, I am going to double gun. I'm gonna jump off like I have a piece of loot in my hand, because you can't actually shoot yourself out of a cannon when you have a piece of loot. Make sure we're not going into any island. Take this guy and jump. Then we go for it. We're gonna see if it's safe, you know? They saw me jump. That means they might be also camping. The thing is, if they kill me... I hear them talking, but I don't know what they're saying. Okay, these guys might be chill. I heard them talking. So they're not over here. They are over here. Nice. Hello. Oh, to be honest, I think they're scared of me. Let me jump off the island just so I can get a mermaid. And I'm gonna do this strategy again. I'm definitely not leaving my ship here with these guys. I'm gonna have my ship slow down a lot. Take the skull. And go with it. You know, we're just gonna roll with it. Our main mission here is to see what the skull sells for, so we're gonna see. I think he did see me. No traps, we're good. Sell the skull, let's go. How much? 12,000 plus 8k, that's 20,000. What am I saying? Oh, emissary level. Damn! Okay, that's a hell of an emissary level. Okay, so that be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe, because there is more content on my channel that you can go and check out right now. You could also come back later if you want to. I don't really care. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.